The stage was set for the 88th edition of La Flèche Wallonne, the classic held between Amstel Gold and Liège-Bastogne-Liège, and the penultimate classic of the spring campaign. Starting in Charleroi, over 198.6 k's, 3,000 metres of elevation. It was all about the finishing circuit. 3 laps of 31.6 k's, 4 ascents of the iconic Mur de Huy for the first time in the race's history. Once the flag dropped in Charleroi with a tailwind, it was a very aggressive start. A break of 6 eventually went clear, but they were swept away, as nearly were the riders. Atrocious conditions, the heavens opened, the rain fell, it dropped around 4 degrees, and as a result, the peloton was fragmented. UAE Team Emirates were the first team to start to apply the pressure, and then with a couple of laps to go, it was the French squad of Groupama FDJ who set an infernal pace, further reducing the beleaguered peloton. Tom Pidcock, one of the pre-race favourites and winner of Amstel Gold, who was struggling in the awful conditions. Coming in to the second of the laps, the field continued to fragment. And one attacker went clear. It was Søren Kragh Andersen. The hardy Dane went clear, 2 times a winner of a stage of the Tour de France, and he soloed to a lead of around 1 minute and 20 seconds for Alpecin de Koning. And meanwhile behind, it was the Uno X team, and also the familiar figure, the effervescent figure of Irish champion Ben Healy on the offensive. The lead at this point for Kragh Andersen, 1 minute and 21 seconds. The field was further reduced to around 35 riders left as the rain continued to lash down, and another ascent of the Mur de Huy. And this time it was the Welshman from Israel Premier Tech, Stevie Williams, on the offensive, trying to bridge across to the gap to Søren Kragh Andersen. And meanwhile, several riders struggling to stay in contention. But with a lap to go, reducing the gap to the Dane out in front was Stevie Williams, followed by Santiago Buitrago and also the Olympic champion there, Richard Carapaz. Also Maxime Van Gils present too, as the rest followed behind into the final lap. Buitrago linking forces with Carapaz. Also Kevin Vauquelin there. So the situation on the road with 26.0 k's to go. Kragh Andersen still clear, and the chasing group behind at 17 seconds. They continued to work hard. They were caught by the remnants of the group behind, led by the Uno X mobility team. And ultimately, Søren Kragh Andersen, with just under 15 kilometres to go, was caught by the peloton, numbering only around 30 riders. Heading into the finale, it was Ston Mittet of Team Visma Leasebike who hit the front, trying to keep things together for Tiesj Benoot. And coming in to the slippery finale, to the foot of the Mur de Huy for the final time, it was all together with only 25 to 30 riders left in contention on what had been an attritional day. Decathlon AG2R led the assault at the bottom of the climb. Bruno Almirold, one of the early riders, clear. Then it was Tim van Dijken leading through for Team Visma Leasebike. And then the relentless slopes came. The sun even crept out for the final few hundred metres of this iconic classic, and it was all square at the front. Benoit Cosnefroy in the centre, Tom Scoynes also there too, Carapaz, but nobody could respond to the stinging attack from Stevie Williams with around 250 metres to go. The Welshman from Israel Premier Tech had done something similar on the lap before, and this time he had opened daylight between him and the riders behind. A couple of glances behind, a desperate last few pedal strokes, and victory was his. Despite the late chase of Kevin Vauquelin, victory went to the man from Wales. The British rider Stevie Williams of Israel Premier Tech took his 3rd win of the year. Absolutely sensational scenes here, and there was that moment again. Nobody could respond to the stinging acceleration, which took him to the best win of his career. Stevie Williams then, the winner of Flèche Wallonne. So Williams took it ahead of Kevin Vauquelin, Maxime Van Gils in 3rd place for Lotto. Then we have Cosnefroy, Buitrago, Johansson, Gregoire, Godon, Benoot, and then William Martin rounding out your top 10. And there is your podium. Stevie Williams at the top there for Israel Premier Tech. Maxime Vadhels in second, and a very happy Kevin Varquelin of Arkea B&B Hotels. I hope that has whet your appetite for Liège, Bastogne Liège.